Hi, I'm Nicola Amadora, and I am greatly inspired to offer this transforming life training for healers and leaders, maybe just like you, who feel called to be at the forefront in this precarious time of the great turning. Those of you who are ready and willing to make a difference, to guide people in a capable and powerful and loving way, to be able to rise to the occasion, to awaken and to heal, and most of all, to truly feel connected so we can make a difference in this world right now together. This training contains magnificent tools, really, that I have developed over 30 years working with people individually, in couples, and in large groups all around the world. And I've seen what truly leads into an organic transformation that is not forced, but that emerges from the deep below, from the intelligence of life itself, that leads people into an awakening of their true nature, but also that includes each person's humanity, the frailty, the vulnerability, the wounds and traumas that we all have. And that in that training that you can learn how to help people to navigate through all challenges, no matter what challenges there are, whether it's their relationship breakdown or the fear of the pandemic or the curiosity of like, where does this soul want to go? How to live in greater alignment with this whole universe, with our hearts. And this training helps not just in the awakening and the healing for people, but it also gives you tools how to guide people into congruent embodiment. It includes that we address the emotional, the mental, the soul, the spirit, the heart, the feet, the belly. We include everything, as well as the group dynamics. How do you teach in a way that brings in everyone, that engages people? How do you sit with people in therapy when something happens that is, you don't know, maybe the soul is coming through, or the deepest horrific pain emerges? Because these are the moments that we have to take our seat and be connected deeply, and at the same time be able to have to cultivate the capacity to be utterly real, authentic, and to reach through to meet the person exactly where they're at, to meet the group exactly where they're at. Because only when we meet people where they're at will they feel heard, seen, loved. And only then can you go somewhere. And maybe you find in this training that you get not only the tools, but you yourself will land more deeply in your presence. in love. A love that can embrace everything and that can be fierce and gentle at the same time. A presence that can guide a whole group into a far more harmonious movement and flow and creativity at work, in your decision making. And also, how do you, many people these days, and maybe you're one of them who are, already on a spiritual path, how do you guide people spiritually without putting a label or method on top of them, but rather you are capable of drawing the wisdom forth within them and help them to embody that in a very real and felt and sense way. So the body is part of our training, that we include all aspects, and especially that we're deeply rooted in our own essence and are capable of putting our whole self in without getting lost and depleted, and without being superior, but rather we get people where they're at. And from there, we meet them at the core and we walk home together and help in this world to grow capacities with people so they can show up, whether it's in their relationships, whether it's at their work, whether it's in their leadership, and they are capable to, with your hand, become capable to be part of this great turning at this time when all hands on deck are needed now. So I feel very inspired to train those of you who lead others, who guide others, and who actually want to be of true service here on this planet. And I'm honored. If you'd like to join this training, please look it up on my website. It's a whole other training than just a therapeutic training. It's a whole other training that you may have taken anywhere else. And it will benefit the work you're doing greatly. And I'm so honored if you would join at the next one. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen. And I look forward to hopefully meeting you.